Welcome to another installment of Mr. Basile Explains Shakespeare. So again, we're looking at Romeo and Juliet, and we're going to turn to Act 4, Scene 1, and we're going to pick up around line 146. You might want to pause it because I'm not going to wait for you to turn to the page. Thanks for pausing. We're picking up when Paris has just left, and he, of course, gives her a kiss before he leaves, since he is going to marry her very shortly. And she says, "Oh, shut the door, and when thou hast done so, come weep with me, past hope, past cure, past help." And let's face it, it's hard to get more dramatic than that. But her point here is that there is no cure, there is no hope, and there is no help. So she's crying, she's upset, she's a mess. It makes sense because she's married. She's supposed to marry somebody else now. Nobody knows that she's already married except for the friar, the nurse, and her and Romeo. So let's take a look at the film adaptation of this.
Oh, shut the door, and when thou hast done so, come weep with me, past hope, past care, past help.
Okay, so let's not forget that this is 100% the friar's fault. He's the one who married them, and now here he is in this horrible position, and he's got to do something about it. So it's no wonder that when we turn back to the play, we see that he comes up with some sort of plan. He says, listen, I know your problems, right? It strains me past the compass of my wits. I hear thou must, and nothing may prorogue it. On Thursday next be married to this county. He said, there's nothing we can do about it. You have to be married to the county on Thursday. And Juliet makes it expressly clear to him that is not her intentions. She will take violence upon herself. She'll kill herself before she has to go through with such a horrible thing, before she has to dishonor her marriage vow. Unlike Romeo's threat to kill himself, which is basically childish, foolish, and rash, hers is a little more thought out. Hers is a little more oriented in the ideas of the church and the concept of blaspheming and creating this, horrible sin. So the friar takes to it a little easier, and he says, if you have strength to slay yourself, well, then perhaps you'd be willing to risk death in order to accomplish what it is you want to accomplish. So that's kind of the beauty in the past hope, past care, and past help. And what the friar does is he ends up giving her hope, he lends his care, and he gives her help to get through this difficult part. All right, see you again for our next installment.